Okay guys, Swiss Moist de learn Python di nada sana. You're welcome to this session. In this session, we are actually going to cover how to make a connection between PHP CRAN socket and the Python server socket. Before I proceed, I would like to apologize for not uploading videos in recent weeks. I think 2 weeks, the consecutive 2 weeks. I do really apologize. I was a bit busy, but I promise you guys I'll settle and I'll make my YouTube studio perfect. That's a promise. I'll get back to my consistency and my excellence. So if it is the first time for you to watch out my video, I would like you to subscribe so as you can be timely updated when we upload a new video. So the key concept behind learning how to make PHP socket client communicate with Python server socket, okay, is the bigger picture is because we will actually use this technique to make a deployment of machine learning model in PHP. I remember my last video on machine learning model deployment. I actually covered how you can deploy machine learning model. Jesus Christ. I actually lectured how you can deploy machine learning model on React.js, but I have been interested to share with you how to deploy the deployment of machine learning model on PHP. So the idea is the PHP client will be sending the request to Python socket server, and it actually receives the response. I mean, we get the request from PHP client where we process user input on our PHP web application. Then we send the data to Python socket server. The processing and everything, the prediction is done on the PHP backend because we mostly, do machine learning in Python. So after that, it's time to get, send the response or the prediction result from the PHP socket server to, send the response of prediction from Python socket server to PHP client, making PHP and the Python communicate by using socket. It become easier to deploy machine learning model. So here, before I actually explain this source code, and I promise you guys I'll upload them on my GitHub account so as you can easily download them, okay? But I'll actually give the clear description of what each line mean, okay? So here I'm actually going to start by learning the Python socket server. As you can see, listening from connection. And here I'm actually going to run, the PHP client, so as we can send the message from PHP client to Python, okay? It's an amazing to make these two languages communicate over the socket. So when I press enter, you can see received the hello world from PHP, and here received the hello from Python. So this is actually what will be done in machine learning model. We take user input, we send it to, Python, where the prediction is done, then we send back the response of prediction. So guys, let's go to the description of source code. So to create your Python socket, and actually this is a server, you need a library socket, okay? So inside the socket, we are actually going to use af underscore inet, and this is actually being used for IPv4. Then after sock stream, it is used for TCP connection. So for your server, you will actually need an IP address and the port. So this is localhost and the port is that's 12345. So we bind this socket to we bind the socket connection to a specific host and a specific port. After that, we are ready to listen for the connection queued with the maximum of 5 connection. After that, this is while loop because this is our server. So while true, while the connection, when the server is running, everything is okay. So our socket server will be able to receive the request and send the response. So this while true means whenever the connection, whenever the socket is running, this is okay. Okay, as you can see here, it is ready to receive the connection by using receive. Okay, after receiving the connection, it is able to send the response here. Then after close the connection. That's cool. So this is on the side of the server. So here we come to the side of the crunch, which is PHP. But before I give you out the description of how you can code your crunch, the TCP crunch in PHP, you first need to find the php.in, which is PHP configuration file, and uncomment this section to enable the use of socket extension. Okay, so it will be something like this. So you actually need to remove this, and this is how you can actually allow the use of socket in PHP. After that, let's go back to our source code. So here you will actually need to specify the server you want to send the message, or the server you want to connect, plus the port. Okay, this is localhost and the port is 1234. So as normal as usual, in PHP, as you can see, it's a bit different. We don't actually need to import socket, but we actually need to enable the socket in php.in, the PHP configuration file. As I told you that this is for IPv4, SockStream and SOL TCP, these are for TCP connection, as our socket, communication is done on TCP. That's cool. So here it is just to test the connection. So if the connection is false, we'll actually get the message socket connection failed with a specific error. If everything is okay, we decode our message, which is hello from PHP. Then after, sock write is used to write or to send a message to a socket. Okay, so in PHP it is sock write, but in Python is we have in Python we have something sock receive. This is actually receive, but to send the connection, send something is sock is cran sock.send. Okay, so here we use sock write. After writing, we use sock read to read the response from the socket, while in Python we actually use socket.receive. So here it is socket.receive and socket.send, while in PHP it is socket underscore write and socket underscore read. So after doing something like this, you will be able to make PHP and Python make communication by using socket. And this is actually the base of your machine learning model deployment on PHP. Okay, so you create machine learning when you process the user input from PHP, then after you send your input to backend in Python by using socket, then after you get the response or the result of prediction. Thank you so much, guys. I think I'm talking too much, and you have actually understood the concept, what I mean. So before I end up, let me thank you in 8 international language, 80 different international language. Asante sana, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, muito obrigado, muchas gracias, Kamza Hamida Aita Danke. Okay. Someone taught me how to say thank you in Indian. I think she said it tenada. I can't pronounce it well, but if you are watching this video from India, you can correct me right on the comment below. Don't forget to like, put comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you in my coming session. See you guys. Take care.